Hi and good morning. I'm Genevieve Deswicito, otherwise known as Happy Fit Coach on Instagram and Snapchat. And I just finished a 30-minute, 3-week yoga retreat stretch. I have this thing called Beachbody On Demand, and it allows me to stream the workouts I need. And today was a rest day. So I decided to try something different for my body because it's kind of in some pains from workouts, and just do a stretch because it's good and healthy. But that's not actually what I'm here to share with you about. What I decided and figured out was during those stretches, something really awesome happened in my mind, and it cleared something up, and I wanted to share that with you guys. So basically, I wanted to say there's something in your life right now that you're holding on to, and it's keeping you from finding success. It's keeping you from getting to the next level. And I want to give you a plan, a thought, a practice about how to truly let it go. So one of the things you have to do is know this. Know that your mind is full of so many things right now, and a majority of those things don't serve you. Think of things that pull down your confidence, that take away your self-esteem, that make you doubt more and give you more fears. There's something that you truly have to do with those. You have to come to the terms with the fact that they are not serving you. Did you hear what I said? The things in your mind that are pulling away your confidence, your self-esteem, giving you doubt, giving you fear, they're not serving you. And you have to decide that you are important enough that you've got to let it go. You've got to say and tell yourself, I don't want those things in my mind and my heart anymore. And once you decide to let it go, one of the greatest things happens is you feel freer. Your back hurts a little more. You don't hunch over as more. You let it go and realize that it does not, will not serve where you want to go. And when you let it go, a great thing happens. You create space in your mind, an area for free and fresh air to flow in, for something new to come into your body, and something new to come out of it. In fact, that's the only way that we change. It's the only way that we change. That something new has to come in, or something new has to come out. And we have to make room. Good morning, Brian. I'm glad that you're here. I miss you, buddy. I should talk to you soon. But really, letting go means that you're creating space in here for that which should and needs to take precedence, that which belongs and deserves more time in your mind. Because one thing is really true. What you put energy into is what is created and manifested in your life. That moment, that day, that second, that hour, that lifetime, that decade. Whatever you put energy into is what your mind is going to work on. If it's something in the negative of like, don't screw up, don't screw up, don't screw up. I'm sorry to tell you this. Your mind is actually thinking of all the ways you can screw up, thinking that it's helping you not get to not doing it. That's wrong. That's false. What you need to do is put your energy, put your thoughts into what you want to happen. And this is the second part of how to let things go and create what you want in your life. You have to actually think of what you want to happen. I'm going to give you guys an idea. An example. When some weeks ago, my dad was in the hospital going through brain surgery, and that was huge. And when somebody's in the hospital, what you're thinking, what comes to your mind, just the fear is, don't let this happen, don't let this happen, don't let this happen. Well, that was the wrong way to think. What I wanted to think was, think about what you want to happen. Bring the light into your head about, all right, this is what I want to see. So I will tell you exactly what I did. When my dad was in the hospital and he was in surgery, I wanted to cry and I wanted to get emotional. I wanted things to flood into my mind. But I knew that wasn't going to help me. And it sure as hell wasn't going to help my dad and put the right energy out there into the world. So what I did was I literally visualized everything that I wanted to happen. From the doctors saying, we got this, we're going to be able to save him. From them telling themselves, this procedure is routine and I know I can do it successfully. To them telling the nurses, he's going to be okay, bring him into the recovery room. For them, doctors telling our family, your dad was awesome and made it through surgery. I pictured and visualized all of those things because it's what I wanted to happen. It's what I wanted to see. And I can tell you one thing. That very day, I wasn't there at the hospital when he was in surgery. all I could do was create this visualization. And on the way to my seminar, I repeated it, and I repeated it, and I repeated it. And you know what? He did come out of that surgery. He did. Something happened. And yes, it was probably the doctors doing their work and everything happened. But the truth of it is I know that I put the right energy out there. And I took out in my mind what I didn't want to happen, what I didn't want to think about. It was not allowed. I created that trigger. And I only put in my mind that positive. And whenever it started to seep and direct that way, I changed it. I triggered it. Because it's a practice. It's something that I have to get better at. And I do the same thing for everything now. I'll give you guys another example. I'm on my way somewhere and I'm late. And usually in the car you're thinking, oh crap, damn it, I'm late. This person's gonna get out of me. I hope there's not an accident. And you start thinking down this line of dominoed reverse effects of what you want to happen. Instead, I change it with, I'm on my way. I'm gonna be there. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna arrive and everything's gonna be okay. And immediately what I have inside me changes. Hi, Tony, and hi, Michael. It's nice to see you guys this morning. I hope that this is helping you out because it really does mean something. Let me repeat the line I started with. You put energy into what you want to happen by thinking about it. So by thinking of the things that you want to happen, you are helping that process. So I don't need to talk too much longer on this. The reason I got started with this whole thought is I do have a few things in my own mind that I want to let go of. And I know that every person in my life does too. It's just that thing that, you know, we don't want to regret. We don't want to have those feelings. So we need to trigger and turn them. What is it that's holding you back right now from doing something that you really want to do? It's there. Now, take that and start planning what you want to happen with it. That is, it works. It is the most direct way to a solution. And I hope that with this example, I've showed you how to get that. So right now, that thing that you want to take out, get it out of there. And put in your head right now something you want to happen. Hey, if it's call me, if it's share this message to help somebody out, if it's interact with me in somehow, some way, this is what I want to put out into the world. This is what I want to help my life and the life of the people around me because I've tried it out and it works, and that's why I'm sharing it. Again, my name is Genevieve Desposito. I hope I've helped you to let go of that thing that's taking space up in your mind, free it for what you really want to be in there, and start to move on that success. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye, all.